2, 1. Hello, everyone. Welcome to this week's episode of Good Morning Cybertron. I am your host, Scott. I have a new cat. For some reason, the other day, cat and pizza just appeared at my house for no real good reason, and I kept one and not the other, and I think I've made a mistake. It should have been the other way around, but now I have a cat and no pizza. With us today, all the way from the Great White North, it's Thomas.
Pizza? Where?
No, you weren't ever supposed to take those off.
They're back on now.
Yeah,
they're back.
They stay. That's perfect.
And
You
the
look
folded
fucking
arms
great.
lean.
Yeah, look great. So much vagina right there.
I gotta clean these lenses.
Don't say stuff like that. That's what causes the vagina to leave. From the other Great White North, it's Holsson.
Hello, everybody.
Oh, how's everything in Sweden, bud?
Good. I can't complain.
This week,
Beautiful weather.
this week on not the old timey crimey, but like the Patreon episode, the old tiny crimey, we're doing a Swedish serial killer.
Ooh.
We are doing who the fuck was it? Let's see if I have it here.
Let's see if
No,
I
it's on my-
recognize the name.
It's on the other one. He was a doctor. He was like the next to the last person to be executed in Sweden and the last person to be beheaded. I don't have it here. It's on my other computer.
He was beheaded?
Wow.
Yeah, last person to be beheaded.
Holy crap, what did they use?
Last person to be beheaded. Knowing the Swedes, just a massive dick of one of their godlike men.
Yeah, like beheading, jeez.
If you're going to claim to be a doctor, you get the scalpel.
Johan Alfred Ander, I believe is who it is.
Not
If he
a
was a
name I
Norwegian,
recognize.
his killing implement would be a cheese grater.
Yeah. 19... Yeah, 1910. Johan Alfred Ander.
The last person to be executed in my region was convicted for bestiality.
Oh,
Okay.
a little rough.
Okay.
After all,
Yeah.
it was a centaur. They were magical.
Yeah. Really, it's only half bestiality. Depending on... Really, I think if you're fucking a centaur, it all depends on what side you're fucking. Like, if you're just getting oral sex from a centaur, I think that's okay. But if you're pounding it from the
don't want
back,
that, man.
then that's
What's wrong with
bestiality.
I'm on a podcast, Dan.
Living
Want to go on a podcast?
in Walmart, it's Pete. Hey, Dan.
Hello, fellas. Yep, I'm here in Walmart still.
Oh my God! You want to show everybody what you found in Walmart?
Yeah, just in case I don't get home in time to do
Yeah.
all of my not lookies,
Technically,
reinforcements.
it's not yours yet.
It's gonna be.
Yes.
Look at that. Look upon Pete's cart and be jealous. Now
Dragon.
shove the camera down your pants and give him something else to be jealous of, Pete.
Oh no!
That's right. Pete bought bratwurst.
I don't think you see anything down there.
And all the way from sunny California. You can't see his dick because his dick's so big, we're all part of it, and it's all part of us. It's Xavier.
Bouch, wow, wow.
Damn straight. Damn straight. Man, thank you so much. Things keep getting better and better and better over the Junk Transformers Buy, Sell, and Trade. Huge thank you to everybody going over there. And honestly, just creating a whole bunch of figures, making figures whole that weren't going to be. And I love it so much. And if you fucking stepped 1 inch out of line, and then Walter will just ban your ass like there's no tomorrow.
Yeah.
But
He's sort of.
Goldion Banhammer.
I mean, he's
Yeah.
so territorial that I think he prefers doing that than being on this show.
I think he really does. And who can blame him? I wouldn't want to hang out with us. Fuck, we're annoying.
Scott's like, hey, I need someone to moderate this, and then Walter took over and it's like, hey, Walter, how's the page going? And then Walter,
Banned! Scott. He
Walter
just banned.
screams at you, wipe your fucking feet before setting foot in my Facebook page.
But I made this.
Wipe your feet!
And super huge thank you going out to www.sirtoys.com. Guess what they have over there?
Oh, I gotta see this.
Fucking leader class Studio Series Rampage.
Ooh.
Look at that fucking absolute unit next to Hoist.
With a splash of
Jesus.
color now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that yellow's new. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. He's a little pricey. He's $47.99. I think I'm probably going to wait a little bit. I want to see if they're going to make the others. I can't imagine they're not at this point. But we live in a very strange COVID-filled world.
Scott, you could just say we live in a society.
No, not anymore. Not anymore. Do you realize our fucking president just the other day wished Ghislaine Maxwell good luck from prison? A pedophile?
Scott,
Yep.
I reiterate the meme. We live in a society.
I wish you well. He said it twice.
He did.
Yeah.
Do we live in a society, or are we just cosplaying as a civilization? Or like, LARPing as a civilization?
I
I
It's not
wouldn't
real.
even call it cosplaying. Right now, it's a 5-year-old kid at his first Halloween civilization.
I mean, I seriously
It's like
liked
a
how
LARP.
the early Romans did it, where they rubbed mercury all over their face. That seems really tempting right now.
that's a good idea.
Mm-hmm.
Just so it has better access to your brain, so the
Right.
crazy
Yeah.
happens faster.
Put it under
But
your
what
tongue.
what if that counts as blackface? Then you're gonna get cancelled.
No,
Chrome face.
I mean, it's mercury, so it'd be Martian face, if anything, Holsson.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Gray face.
Yeah.
I find that offensive to Pleiadians.
Woo, you got to be well read
yourself
to
a
understand that joke.
Yeah, fuck, man. Do us a favor if you're gonna buy Studio Series over fucking size. It's not just not OS. It's OFS, over fucking sized Rampage. Do us a good favor. Click on that link, www.sirtoys.com/?A=16. You get what you want. You don't pay a penny more. Paul gets your business. We get a little something on the side. Huge, once again, huge thank you. Our thank you is as large as this Rampage.
Yeah,
Thank you to
seriously.
Paul over at Sir Toys.
The way his hands are at his sides and the way he has the one foot makes him look like one of those 1950s Looney Tunes housewives that walks
It
by
does.
shuffling their feet 1 inch at a time.
Mm-hmm.
And Hoist is the emasculated husband who smokes the pipe and goes, "Hello, darling. What can I do for you?" And he's like, "We need milk and butter."
No, you know what this is. You know what this is. I'm gonna do something here. Let me see if I can do this. So we're gonna hold on here. View image, and I am going to Control plus. Let's see if we can do this, and we're gonna move it down. There you go. You know what that is? That's Mrs. Bellum, Mrs. Sarah Bellum in the Mayor of Town from Powerpuff Girls.
Yep.
Yeah, right there it is.
That's,
I
yes.
can't open these pickles. Powerpuff Girls, help!
There it is.
You know that hoist really puts it into perspective how big that thing is. I mean, I know how big that hoist is, so that thing is huge.
It's better than leader class at this point.
Oh yeah.
You can
That's
have
about-
that up behind a ox or a horse and use it as a plow for something.
Seriously.
Is that maybe just
Absolutely.
shy of 3 times the height?
I think so. I think you're
Yeah?
looking at a good 3 times the height. I
God.
really do.
Or maybe just shy of it, but pretty close.
This is
Something like that.
this
It's
is
a big boy.
Yeah.
He looks like something out of the Precambrian explosion. He is such a mess of different aesthetics.
He looks like you took an anomalocaridid of some kind and you just stood it upright.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And we don't fucking know. They might have done that.
Yes.
Michael Bay's like, quick, clone one of those things Thomas just said. And he specifically said what Thomas just said. And they're like, what?
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah.
The voices are talking to Michael Bay again.
Sir,
Every time he
Cambrian
mixes
Park.
Coke in an 8-ball, this is what happens.
sir, this
Welcome to Cambrian Park.
sir, this isn't the set of Transformers anymore. I said more C4.
Yes.
Sir, you're on a cooking show.
Explosions.
Oh my god. Did anybody here see the Hasbro live stream?
No, it depressed me so
No.
much last week knowing it's like, oh look, here's a list of everything else I will never see.
It's, you know what? first off, pretty cool. The first thing they did was, well said. They went, you know what? Fuck it. Rotorstorm needs a new head, and they gave Rotorstorm a new head. They didn't have to.
They actually did it.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Rotorstorm is no longer just a repainted Spinster. He has a new head, and he looks really fucking good.
Well,
And now I have an idea, and I've been thinking about this while I was away. One of us needs to do the Turbo Master cannons that he came with.
oh yes.
Remember the guns?
Yes.
Yeah, and yeah. Somebody's got to do some of them.
I'll see what I can whip up. I'm pretty busy right now, so I haven't had a lot of time to do Tinkercad. I am kind of on my off time. I am watching videos on Blender, trying to figure out Blender so that I can get a little bit more in depth with my sculpting. But yeah, you know what? Some turbo cannons and some new wings to go up and over the backpack, so he has like kind of the over the shoulder.
That was what
characters.
they were called. That line they were called Turbo Masters, and
Yeah.
and he had those guns with the transparent pink plastic on one end, and they had the yellow missiles.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hell yeah. If they,
I might give it a crack and give it and try and make some.
I mean,
So,
if Pulse decides a head is good, but new weapons are even better, that's great because it shouldn't be that hard to make them.
No, it's just a cylinder that has some greeblies on it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm honestly surprised they did it.
Well, I think
Yeah,
some of
that's
the. Oh look, Holsson's got it.
Here he goes.
the one right there. So yeah,
Yeah, it wouldn't take very much to make those guns.
Yeah.
you need a really powerful spring because these are the G1 European springs.
Oh yeah. If you wanted to make them firing, that would be a bit of an interesting thing to try.
Yeah.
They were powerful as all hell.
Good morning, Cybertron to
They're
Pete.
always missing from these toys. because
Good
they're
morning, Cybertron to Pete. Do you know we can hear
way
you?
across the room.
Yes,
I don't think Pete knows he can hear us. We can hear.
I can hear you.
Ah,
Okay.
We can hear everything.
We can hear you bagging groceries.
Repeat.
I can.
I want you to repeat the card number on your debit card and make sure I want to hear the last four numbers.
Coco, I don't think so though. Because,
That might not be
no.
necessary. I can just about echolocate the room that you're in.
Oh, good.
Jesus Christ.
You know, when you cosplay
he's
as the God of
special.
Thunder, it's amazing what kind of powers you assimilate with it.
Seriously. It's good stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It is good stuff. Where the fuck? My phone just went off and I can't find it. But anyway, so really, really fucking happy about that.
Yeah.
On the live stream too. So a little bit more there. First off, the guy on the right has the best mustache I've ever seen come out of a toy company, and he was high as fucking hell during the entire.
For some
live stream.
reason,
Honest to God, if you get the chance, like fucking watch the live stream again, like the replay. That dude was blazed.
Well,
if you ever watched the Devil's Brigade, there's a military officer in that movie who has that exact mustache, and his name was Lieutenant Peacock.
Mark has all the fucking respect in the world from me personally, because that dude, he was either blazed or had blazed previously at some point in his life and did permanent damage.
Well, I think as someone who works for Hasbro,
I like that.
he heard the term plastic crack and was like, this is a company I can work for.
Mark, I swear to God, I want to be friends with you. Rachel,
Yes.
You seem like a very nice person, but, and no offense, I get it. You're kind of there for the paycheck, and there's nothing wrong with that. That doesn't mean you're not a passionate employee. I can tell you're passionate. Mark is a fucking Transformers fan, and he's got, like you can tell she just kind of, like, put up the Siege poster. He's got fucking G.I. Joe toys and Transformers hanging on the fucking wall, and Mark was stoned. I mean, he was fucking gone.
I wonder if there's bad blood between him and Rachel. It's like, not Rachel from brand marketing again. I have to take a little bump of something.
I think honestly, there's a little sexual tension going on there.
Is that a G1 tailgate back there?
Yes, it is. I think it's the Walmart, because I think
It could
tailgate
be.
was originally in alt mode, and he's in bot mode in that. So I think it's the Walmart re-release. G.I. Joe, something or other. So they showed off Maverick. I don't want to talk about that. They showed off the T-shirt. That's good. They showed off Rachel. Rachel's she's okay. And then they showed off. Here's the old Siege line. Yeah, Alita 1. So we are getting an Alita 1 figure, and instead of everybody thought it was going to be a Chromia repaint. No, it is a RC repaint.
Holy,
that's refreshing.
Look at that 6-shot in her hand. She's coming to play.
Yep. It's not a bad looking Alita 1.
No?
It's not bad at all.
I think the molding is mostly the same, but the way they painted it makes it look rather different.
The front of the car is different. The front of the car is different.
Well, I was specifically referring to its robot mode. The way it's painted does make it look quite a bit different.
Well, I'm just happy it's more of a feminine fig. No offense to whoever designed the last Alita 1. That was supposed to be the Combiner Wars version. That was somewhat muscular to the point of like androgyny. It's like, hey,
first Alita 1 comes up and goes, "We gonna fuck and you gonna make me come off kick your ass."
It was bodybuilder Alita 1.
I get it. She was the very first female Autobot presented to us in G1 canon. So, she's the centerpiece. I get that. And you need a lot of mass if you're going to be the center body. That toy never left the box. I was just like, yeah, it's a permanent part of my collection, but nothing.
I'll be right back. This phone's driving me fucking nuts.
I have her as combined as Orthea right now, and I really, really think that the head sculpt is great, but the rest of it, it's okay.
Yeah, the cowl ears that make her look like female Batman, except rose red.
I think the sculpting is great on the head, but the rest of it kind of has that Doritos syndrome like Bayform or Starscream does.
Oh, too many sharp angles.
It looks just like it's just an isosceles triangle. That's the body.
Too many things equal a 60-degree angle.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry about that. I am helping a friend out. Her and her wife are going through some rough times. So.
Yeah. Oh, I see. You're trying to get one of them pregnant? That's very nice of you.
No. Believe me, I've got a better chance with you than I do with Beast.
Well, you've gotten me pregnant I don't know how many times.
I know. See, like I said, I've got a better chance with you than I do with Beast.
By the way, pay your child support, you deadbeat.
I know. So we showed Wheeljack. Wheeljack was a bit of a disappointment because he doesn't have a Cybertronian alt mode, but whatever. It's just one less figure I have to buy.
Still looking nice.
Yeah. So, that was okay. Red Alert, it's okay.
It's the same figure, but he drove through an explosion.
Yeah. Impactor, it's okay.
It's scraped up a bit more, I believe.
And then we got Bumblebee.
Oh,
and Mark was a fucking tease. Mark was a real fucking tease, and and the question on everybody's mind is Bumblebee gonna have the alt mode he's supposed to have? I'm thinking like it's Cybertron. Are they gonna do like the hovercraft mode? And the answer I'm proud to say is, and then you heard bubbling in the background as he fucking took one off the bong. The answer is yes. Bumblebee is going to be, and I'm like, oh god, he's going to be a Cybertronian Bumblebee. Volkswagen. Son of a bitch! Motherfucker!
I can deal with this. I wish that there was a saucer bee. But I could deal with it.
To be fair, the absolute shape of the Volkswagen Beetle does kind of resemble a flying turtle shell.
Yeah. Without the plastron.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, Bumblebee's pretty sweet looking though as a Volkswagen.
Yeah. Fucking whatever. I mean, if you're gonna give us yet another freaking Bumblebee, and at this point the hive is pretty stacked with Bumblebees, you gotta vary them up to the point where it's just like, hey, there was just a single shot of one Bumblebee that got loaded up into the box truck version of Wheeljack way back in that first pilot episode. Do you guys have enough plastic to make that toy or not?
Yeah.
I feel like they took this toy and they just scaled him down like this much. just like, meh.
That's a good-looking Bumblebee.
So, Ariana just said Ariana's sick right now. She's battling an infection. She said the muscle relaxants helped a lot, but it's making me sleepy. I'll try to stay up, but I can't promise, baby. And I said, sleep, baby. I love you so much, you sexy slice of chocolate cake. And she called me my white chocolate fondue fountain of love.
I don't get it.
I love this woman. I love
That's
this woman.
great.
And it's no secret. I'll let you guys know, and I'll let the listeners know too. Whenever coronavirus has finally died down, once we have the vaccine or this goes into remission, what have you, I am asking this woman to marry me.
Hey, that's great and all, but I can't believe I'm saying this, but can we talk about Bumblebee?
No. Bumblebee is going to be my best man. Fuck you, Xavier.
Damn it!
It really does feel like a scaled down, MP Bumblebee. Not the new version, the other one.
It just
just a little bit shorter.
It just looks like they reshelled Cliff Jumper. That's it.
Yeah, well, yeah, but again, that Cliff Jumper is just the skeleton of that is basically just that Bumblebee, pretty much.
It's not a bad Bumblebee.
No,
I don't think it's necessary that he should have the guns.
God.
no.
You remember that time Bumblebee fucking blew down 40 city streets?
It's like he's a triple changer. This is his secret tank mode.
Me neither, but here it is. Anyway.
Well, actually, it's a fixed gun, so
You
technically
remember
that's
that
a tank
time-
destroyer.
You remember that time Bumblebee assassinated Franz Ferdinand from Oregon?
Yeah, I do.
Self-propelled artillery.
God.
Jesus Christ.
I'll show you that the Earth is round, flat earthers. Blam!
Shablam. We got Optimus. It's like there was some. They kind of did this as a Voyager Optimus, and they got like a more animated styled head. This is a pass for me.
How did they crank out yet another Optimus?
Right?
How is this any different than the last one?
I think it's got a different head.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is that it?
No trailer, so you can get it at the Voyager price point. So meh.
I saw no obvious differences.
He does come with the Tyraxodon and the
Stretcher Road.
that dude, so that he can have like his Energon weapons. So like this fills in for his Energon axe from the first episode.
That recolored gold sound barrier looks like the key to Vector Sigma.
These both look like kidney stones.
Actually, now that you said that, I can't stop thinking that's what they look like now.
Yeah, because I'm right. And then
So the key to Vector Sigma is Cybertron. That's Primus kidney stone.
absolutely. He passed that for us. And then they showed off Soundwave.
Yay!
So here is where I start my rant.
Mm-hmm.
This is a very nice Soundwave.
Indeed, it is.
Beautiful Soundwave. That sold out 10 minutes before it was available.
What? How is this witchcraft possible, you say?
So we also had, and we'll talk about it a little bit later, we had a Leadfoot that sold out 11 seconds afterwards. If you're going to do a fucking pre-order, maybe you should stop the scalper bots and make it one per customer. And they're like going, we don't care, we sold them all. Make it one per customer for 24 hours.
Mm-hmm.
And then after 24 hours, fucking let the fucking floodgates loose. And you can order as many as you want until they're all out. But for that first 24 hours, one per customer. It's a very simple equation. And you get happy customers, and you get the scalpers get happy too. And then nobody has any right to complain. This was ridiculous. Right. This was absolutely fucking ridiculous. And it's a beautiful figure. And yes, I know I'll get it. but I have to go out to get it now when I should have been able to pre-order it.
Yes.
So I'm a little salty.
I'm sorry.
This is also
I was
this is
scared.
also what the Siege Soundwave should have been from the beginning, because it's exactly the same thing but with retooling.
Yeah.
lot less battle damage, which is nice. Not scuffed up.
Mhm.
It's not
I'm
like
willing
you.
to bet that it can. Oh, sorry.
No, it's okay. It's not like you just found it laying at the street and you were like, "Oh, I'm gonna take this home," and then like some magical movie, it gets cleaned up and it turns out there was a genie inside. That's a joke on the
feel
movie
like-
Shazam.
Yeah.
You think this could still do the lamppost form?
Oh yeah, it's way more articulated.
Oh, really? It's got additional joints?
I mean, you can see it already. The arms can splay out to the side, so there you go, halfway there to crucifying this sumbitch.
Well, because I know that the Siege one could still do the lamppost thing to a degree. Like, it could kind of kludge into that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I wonder if it can, or if there's enough changes that
They
can't do that anymore.
I
I don't
guarantee
know.
you they've thought of that. They were like, "Hey, can we unofficially offend Christians with this thing?"
Ah, I see.
And they were like, "Yes, we can." So, I see it happening. Like, look at how those legs can splay out and how those arms can move. That thing has range, and if it has range, it can definitely lamppost.
I would have loved to have gotten 2 of these. Because I would want one for this color, and then I'd want one to customize purple, so I could finally get my Marvel Soundwave.
Yeah, he was purple, wasn't he?
Yes, he was, and I don't know why.
It's Marvel continuity.
Right?
wonder-
I don't get why he was purple. He's never been purple anyplace else, but in Marvel, he was purple.
How much you want to bet the colorists didn't even know why they were painting him purple?
I don't know. Like,
It was some weird time.
There's an argument that they just wanted to distinguish him from Thundercracker. You know, Shockwave was in that comic book and he was purple. And
It's a weird time because it had to do with a lot of Marvel wrote the comics first, and it's kind of like this thing where if you follow like the trends in Japanese manga, they do something and they decide, well, when we animate this into a show, we're going to change some things around. Piccolo, for whatever reason, in Dragon Ball Z, when drawn by Akira Toriyama, has 4 fingers. Not so in the anime. He's fully 5-fingered. So, possibly, box of toys that arrived, and they're like, hey, you know what? We're going to make this guy purple. It could just be because the bleeding of the colors choice. It could just be an artistic style. Whatever Denny O'Neil decided goes. And then when they decided at Sunbow, hey, we're gonna traditionally stick to what we know and make this right as rain and make it blue. You guys can go ahead and make it purple. He's gonna be blue. Rumble's red, Frenzy's blue, Frenzy's red, Rumble's blue. You know, it just keeps switching on us. It's the great debate. What color truly is Soundwave? What color is this dress? Is it gold? Is it blue?
no one knows. No one knows. But goddamn that cassette mode.
So nice.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that thing is nice.
Oh, I see Pete's cosplaying as Soundwave.
And this is what everyone wanted the Siege figure to be in the first place.
Yeah. This is nice. And we get a slightly retooled Ravage. His mouth's a little bit different. He's more cat-like. And Laserbeak gets his condor head.
Hey.
Yeah.
Drinking bird.
Mm-hmm. So not bad. Not bad at all.
He's got a little bit more yellow.
And then we have the War for Cybertron spoiler pack.
Yeah, I don't care if it's spoilers.
Do you know who it is?
Is it Unicron?
Well, it says a lot of people are going like, oh, it's going to be like Optimus Prime, but no, we have Optimus. A lot of people were saying like, oh, this, oh, that. I think it's fucking Double Dealer.
Maybe.
So let me tell you why. It says on the box, I think it says transforms in 34 steps or something like that.
Oh, okay.
That would be Double Dealer.
That's definitely a hint as to the complexity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think Double Dealer, like on the box, it's like something like 33 or 34, and this says like 34 or 35. It's like one above what Double Dealer is. But if they're including Knock and Scar in this, like a version of Knock and Scar, or one of those, then that might count as the extra step.
Boy, that would make a lot of sense why all of a sudden this lineup suddenly included Double Dealer. And it was like, whoa, Double Dealer. Has he been in the works this whole time? And then if it's actually because they're trying to crank out product right before the Netflix release, that makes more sense.
Or you know what it could be? This could be Double Dealer remolded into Deathsaurus.
Oh.
Interesting.
Man.
Deathsaurus as a Truckosaurus?
Well, Walter said it himself. Double Dealer could be easily remolded into a Deathsaurus.
Very easily.
He's got the kaiju head. And honestly, like you get rid of some of the truck kibble and you make it just like the kaiju. Those wings, the wings themselves, they may count as the extra steps.
Would they actually do that, though? Because a lot of this Netflix release has been pretty dependent on doing the old BotCon formula of just recoloring a character in a slightly more dingy deco and shipping it out.
Normally, I would say no, but this is the wave where we got heavy remolds. We got a remold of RC into Elita 1. Not just a straight-up repaint. We get a remold. We get I know it's a remold, but it's practically a new figure of Bumblebee. I don't see why we couldn't get like a heavy remold. We got Bumblebees in there. I don't see why we don't get a heavy remold of Double Dealer into Deathsaurus. I guess we'll find out here in a couple of days.
I think they could, and you know what? Now that I think about that, all of the extra bits, like you said, all the extra bits that are required to turn it into truck mode, if they removed that plastic and then moved it, into the wings and the chest, that I could see them justifying that.
Ooh, that giant rocket turning into the living metal disintegration ray / fishing
because it
pole.
Would, because they're just shifting the plastic around, it would cost the same to produce, maybe. I don't know about the design work, but it would cost the same amount to make it. And
this is not the first time they've hinted about Deathsaurus either. Not that they're hinting it. No, back whenever they did Who's the New Leader of the Autobots, Who's the New Leader of Cybertron, like unknown, it was the outline of Deathsaurus's head.
Okay, yeah, that does definitely sound like a hint.
Was it Deathsaurus that was able to use the power of the Matrix?
I'm not certain. I think maybe.
Or no, it was Thunderwing.
Thunderwing could, yes.
Yes.
Because I was thinking that would probably be the plot then, right? It's like, who's going to have control of the Matrix? Is it the Decepticons or the Autobots?
But I could see Double Dealer still, not as Deathsaurus, but just straight up Double Dealer as a spoiler because he starts off as an Autobot, ends up being a Decepticon. So I could see that.
Yeah, they kind of did hint that might happen just because we have Mirage starting out as a Decepticon already.
Right.
Loyalty trading.
Wouldn't Double Dealer also make a really, really good stalker, like from Machine Wars?
Yeah, a little too big. A little too big in my opinion.
They just throw that Easter egg in there. This is like brashly shout, "Man, this Machine War is happening for millions of years." God, that pisses me off. They put a molded-in handle on top of the box, like it's actually supposed to fold out.
Oh, yeah, there's a graphic there.
Yeah.
And it's a Decepticon. Whoever it is a Decepticon. Like the front of the box has like the Generations Autobot logo, but the very top of the box, that's a con.
Yep. Could be.
It's almost like this is supposed to be a case for carrying some sort of devious mechanism.
Yeah. But, so, they also showed off some select stuff. They are going to be releasing Exhaust.
Hey, who feels like a cigarette?
I do. Oh my god, I do.
I love the idea of he's got to go fix that. I really do.
Man.
I think we lost Thomas.
Yeah.
Oh, can you hear me?
Yeah, you're back, Thomas.
Yeah, I said I think they really got to give Exhaust more fiction. I love the idea of this character.
Well, he's well on his way. I mean, he's got his own unique emblem. He's got a very troubled meta backstory that's being shipped stateside. So he's like, oh, you can't call it Marlboro just because it's too close to the cigarette company, and you can't have the logos, and you can't even sell them in the U.S. Yada yada, on and on.
He still has to be a chain smoker, though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, here's the thing. There's a ton of smoking references, believe it or not.
Color scheme's one of them.
On Exhaust. So, if you look down there, somebody said Lucky 7 cigarettes. There's a 7. I'll kind of open up. Right there is a 7 on that. Down there's some sort of King or Royal brand cigarettes, and it was that.
Something in katakana, I think.
Yeah. So there's a lot of smoking references on this.
Isn't that katakana?
I believe it is, yes.
Scott, enhance, zoom.
You're going to read the katakana?
I can read it.
Yeah, I can only read hiragana right now.
Are you Rosetta Stoning?
Yes, partially.
Okay. Enhance.
Zoom.
Zumaru.
Oh, it is katakana.
Okay.
I like that did they misspell exhaust? Exuhast.
No, that's just his favorite German song, Exuhast.
Holy shit, it's actually on the toy.
Exuhast. Exuhast.
No, I've got exhaust in my hands right here, and it's misspelled on the toy. Exuhast. Exuhast. Wait. Dun.
Oh, spell check Karoo.
9.
So what is that? So what's that actually read as?
Desu Betkon. Bet or pet.
Oh.
So it's not anything like Despeticon, Desbeticon. DEISEBE or PETEICON.
The B. Okay.
Yeah, the foo, unfortunately, katakana wise, I can't make out if that's the 2 hash marks or if that's a period mark. That would.
Yeah, I'm trying to read the. Yeah, the 2 hash marks would indicate it whether that is a B, right?
Yes, it would, and then the period would make it a P.
Mm-hmm.
So it's Butekon or Putekon. So I want to say Putikon because that sounds great.
Say on a thing, my Jamie.
It would be just great if it said something a little bit rude, just in a different lanage.
Like MAGA Jazz did.
Yes,
that would be fucking great. This says Bernie Sanders. That'd be fucking great if exhaust just turned out to be Pootie Tang.
That'd be great. You can remove Exhaust's anime visor, and it's just he's got wiry Q hair, and it's Bernie Sanders.
Catch it on the flip tag.
He's literally a Bernie boy.
But Bernie's spelled with a U.
I just like Exuhast. That's great.
Yeah.
This dude rocks. Literally to the heaviest of Germans.
It is. I am not kidding you. I have exhaust in hand. Sneak peek here. So there is exhaust in hand, and I'll see if we can get in there. And my camera does everything backwards. So hold on here. See if we can get it to.
Oh, it's going.
Almost.
So close.
There it goes.
There we go.
There it goes. Yeah.
Exuhast.
Exuhast.
Maybe that's how it's. I don't know. Maybe that's how that word is spelt. When it's translated directly from kana. Right? Maybe that's how exhaust is spelled in Romanji.
Whatever it is, I'm glad they kept it.
Yeah, me too. Me too. Absolutely.
So that way nerds like us can go, ha ha, Exuhas, and make stupid Rammstein jokes.
That's right. Let's pad this podcast out for another 5 minutes over a spelling error. Yay. So, and there's you can see like the mustache right behind there.
Don't forget the mustache.
His visor. I just love Exhaust's visor. He's the world's coolest Viacon is what he is.
Oh man, I fucking like you can just smell the weed coming out of this dude's room.
The tiger poster really sells
dude, he is one dye job away from cosplaying as Joe Exotic.
Oh my god. I love this guy. No, this is my new favorite Hasbro employee. I fucking love this guy.
When Scott wants
camo ball cap, tiger poster.
When Scott passes and shuffles off this mortal coil and we feed his body to the wood chipper, this is the only guy that gets advance notice to get out of the building.
Yeah. This is like Teddy Roosevelt as a stoner. This is everything I admire in a man. Fucking great. He's just one Nez Pierce away from being.
He emails you personally. He's like, "How'd you know they called me the Bull Moose?"
Because alpha nerds sniff their own kind.
Brother, let's celebrate by shooting each other and see who survives.
Come over to the beard. Come over to the podcast of many beards. We're so hairy over here.
We're like a tiger.
I would like to, but I'd lose my job. Understood. And then we got fucking Grease Pit.
Yes.
Woo. Dare I say, maybe one of the best repaints fucking ever?
Yeah.
Yep. I'm gonna have to agree with that. Yep.
I love the little gas pumps.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
you were saying, Holsson.
Yeah, and clever reuse of the crane arm.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. God.
Is this what it's like when you take a shit idea and just morph it into something beautiful, kind of like the X-Men comics before they were good?
This is what it's like to be satisfied with the toy company that's in charge of your fandom.
My God, it's just like back in the 80s when they did all the cocaine and they were like, what can we do to extend the life of this series? And they're like, fucking bases! And they transform! And they link up! And they're like, ship it out the door.
Let's make Transformers that don't transform.
That's a good idea, Steve.
Now sniff this line off my cock.
Yeah.
Let me hoover up some snow. But yeah, this is absolutely great, and a minimum of retooling. Not even a new head, and it's still fucking perfect. I love it.
I love that this badass bot is a Decepticon, yet he's rocking bright colors, and he's able to defend himself with one sign.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got some advertising armor.
Yeah.
Dare I say, he's almost G2.
He's pretty damn good. I would love to get my hands on this guy. If he's going to be on Pulse, right?
He is.
Right now or soon to be?
Well, I don't want to brag or anything, but
are you going to show exhaust again?
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Mm-hmm.
Hey Scott, you know that hot house you owe me?
I owe you a hot house?
Sure, why not? Whatever his name is, I forgot already.
I like how you got the pump on the top of the gun, so it's like a top-loading magazine.
You like that? I thought of that myself.
Cool. That is cool. Like, yeah, it's like a top loader.
Wow.
Like whenever he comes in the box, like it's like the pump's like on like that, and I thought, that's cool and all. It's kind of like a battle hammer, but wouldn't it be cool to have a top-loading magazine? And so that's what I made him as. It's a top-loading magazine for his gun. It's my toy. I do what I fucking want.
Man.
Yes.
Do you have Ironworks to line him up next to?
They both have their own thing going on, and I like it.
Yeah. It's weird. The Ironworks seems naked without the advertisement sign now.
Well, this is actually my second Ironworks. I ordered the Repro label set. I'm hoping it comes by Saturday because I'd like to do a live stream on Saturday again and maybe do the Repro label set with this. I got the Repro label set for Crosshairs and to make them look more G1. And I'm printing out an upgrade set for Crosshairs to give him like beefy wheels.
Mm-hmm.
I ordered to make him the Decepticon smelting pool and to make the front deadlift. So, yeah, so that's what this guy's for. And then I got. Oh, go ahead.
I want to get 2 extra Ironworks because I got 1. I want to get 2 extra and make Mugen bind them together into a much larger figure. Because I think I've seen people do it.
What I would do if I were you, honest to God, man, I would get Grease Pit, Ironworks, and then get a second Ironworks and the Repro label set. So that way you've got 3 Ironworks, but you've got 3 different characters.
Yeah. I like the idea of just cludging them together into a big super robot.
Yeah.
I like that.
I mean, completely possible. Absolutely, completely possible. Let me go ahead and share the live stream again. They showed off so much on this live stream. It was pretty impressive. It was honestly pretty damn impressive.
God, it's like a laundry list of give us your money, you fucking whores.
Yeah. And there he is, playing with it again. Stoned as fucking hell.
This Grease Pit, though, every time I went to go look on stores when I got back from the lake, they were all sold out everywhere. Like, all the pre-orders and all the stores were all sold out. I don't know how I'm going to get it.
I'll check and see. Well, if you don't mind paying me shipping, if I can, I'll order another one in. And you can just pay me for it plus shipping, and I'll gladly get it for you.
Oh, that's nice. That's
not a problem, man. Dude, it's part of being a Good Morning Cybertron, bro. I do it for anybody here.
That's awesome.
God,
so
look at.
Oh, go ahead.
No, I like the way it looks in hand, though. It's just so weird that it's just enhanced by this dude's mustache. Look how it sits there like a shelf.
It's like right there. That mustache is like it's fucking. It's his link up to be part of the base.
I'm waiting for the magic trick where he just pulls his hands away and it's floating there by his lip hair.
This is how I power link.
This is it. And then they showed off Hubcap once fucking again. A giant goddamn bazooka.
You know what? He's fucking earned it. He doesn't get enough love.
Yeah.
BB gets all the love and all the weaponry, so Hubcap needs to compete.
I would love to see this done as a bumper, too.
Glyph, tap out, bumper. Honestly, the rainbow spectrum's open at this point because there's no such thing as BotCon anymore, which means those characters should be up for grabs.
Honestly, I hate to say it, but I'm going to say it. I'm damn glad there's not a BotCon anymore, because you fucking know Grease Pit would have been a BotCon exclusive, and guess what? $80. Now he's a sensible $19.99.
Yeah, if you happen to be quick on the draw to get it.
Baby, I'll be quick on the draw for you.
Oh, thank you.
No problem. But Hubcap, go ahead, Holsson.
I'm just so glad they've stopped with all the MechTech weapons and they're back to doing proper weapons again.
Thank you. A fucking men. A fucking men.
What, you don't like how your gun folds out into a pair of double-bladed chainsaws?
Why the fuck does my gun need to turn into another gun?
Why the fuck does this backpack not turn into a giant pair of chompers?
Yeah, why doesn't it have a giant claw inside?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
He's like, here, shoot the glass, not me.
Man, it's looking good. Even she's pleased. Even Rachel, it's like, yeah, that's pretty cool.
Rachel's like, oh, you covered up the mustache, finally.
Ooh. And then, we'll talk about this, an Earthrise exclusive. We've got Ironhide and Prowl, and Dirge and Ramjet. They're Amazon exclusives. Did I pre-order them? Yes, I did.
As you do.
As you do.
As you do.
So, yeah, Ramjet and Dirge. Fucking sweet. I just came in my pants a little bit. But I mean, there's not a whole lot to say. They look good. Mm-hmm. We know exactly what they're going to be. Yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
They're seekers. We've seen that. We've seen this.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Well, they're
nice.
The prices on the old classic seekers are gonna start dropping soon. Just like they did with the classics Jetfire.
Yeah, I mean,
bet
that was really expensive, and then the next version came out a few years ago, and then the original, not original, but the classics one dropped in price drastically, like real whoop. Straight down.
Well, I'm just happy they haven't gone PC with Ramjet here. He's still a Grand Dragon of the Ku Klux Klan.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Whoops.
Boy, this toy really rised in price in the South.
Yeah, Jesus Christ. Dude, they knocked down all the statues of the colonels and just put up Ramjet.
Yeah, you order this. You order this anywhere in America, and an angry mob's like, tear down the Ramjets, and you're like, ah!
Some guy put a sound wave in lamp mode on my front lawn and set it on fire.
Oh no!
That's a very inappropriate use of plastic.
I mean, they were pissed because you bought the black version Sound Blaster.
Yeah.
Oh, that's even worse.
Yeah, it is.
How dare you invite that knockoff into your home? He's in continuity.
I love him, Dad.
Now take off that Seeker head and get in the house.
And we also finally we knew what Prowl was going to look like because we had images of Smokescreen, Earthrise Smokescreen, but we didn't know, is there going to be an Ironhide? The answer is fuck yes, he's going to be an Ironhide, and it's going to be a good-looking Ironhide.
Yeah, boxy baby.
Fucking finally.
It does look like a retool of the one we already have, but it's an extensive one.
I don't care. That's a good Earth mode.
Wow.
It is.
You remember when Chug released their first version of Ironhide with
I'm
the panel lining? Like all of it?
Oh, no.
Like they spent their entire budget on like, hey, how do we dissect this Rubik's Cube even further?
You know it'd be great if we made a weapons expert who can't hold any other weapons.
I don't think anyone liked that figure.
Nope, and then they turned it into Shattered Glass Soundwave just for yucks.
Yeah. Oh, God. That was sad. And he knew it. You could look at Ironhide's face, and that fucker was ashamed.
Yeah.
Was he ashamed, or was he more like, in continuous pain?
His face was blue, as if he was deprived of oxygen.
Yeah.
And you couldn't get him to look straight ahead. He just kept looking down at his feet.
When I saw him, I kind of looked like he was longing for death. Like,
you're not wrong.
He was Squeaks before we had Squeaks.
Yeah.
But didn't he also make it into the Knights of Unicron set?
Yes, he did, I believe. But look at this. We finally get a good Ironhide. And take a look at his gun. It's the G1 giant Marb gun, but just sideways.
I can see that, yeah.
I love this for the fact that if you are hardcore enough, you would also realize Ironhide in the pilot episode also had a drill hand. And this kind of resembles a drill hand.
A little bit. The important thing is he got windshield titties.
Yeah, he did.
Yes.
4 days, son.
How is... I'm trying to look at that and see how that works, the windshield bit. Is it going to be the same? Is it going to work the same way as the Siege one? Or?
Absolutely. Take a look. We have this gray hinge right here in the front. And there is your gray hinge right there in the front.
Okay, so it definitely is. Yeah.
Yeah.
It looks great, though.
Absolutely. Finally, I can retire that fucking Ironhide and Ratchet. Because we know we're going to get a Ratchet, and we know it's going to be a Walgreens exclusive.
What is it with Walgreens and Ratchets?
Well, they're a pharmacy, so it makes sense to have a doctor.
Oh, that's brilliant.
But
that top half of the van, though, the big shield, I like that, actually.
Look, I agree Walmart sells, pharmacy more than anything. But they also sell dime store romance novels. And I don't see no Thundercrackers over there.
That's true. I wonder, I can't see the top of the shield. Do we see? Oh, look at that. Look at that. It looks like on that shield, there's a 5mm port. Thomas, I do believe we could whip up some tracks and make this a mobile Autobot repair base.
Oh, yes. You could, if that, as long as that thing can lay flat, or it's got a peg on the other side, maybe.
Well, look
you
there.
Could turn that into it.
If you look on the artwork, it looks like there might be a peg center.
Yeah.
So we could put like an extra little track in there that has like 3 tank treads, and
you could turn it into it. You could do it.
Yeah, and it looks like that shield. You could hinge it up so that it's not laying flat. It's laying like the shield's sides would be at a 45-degree or a 90-degree angle to everything.
Man, this
you might be able to make a battle sled.
This is the one to get before we defund the police and there's no such things as prowls anymore.
Mm-hmm. Damn. That's nice. And then, speaking of the Popo, it's the Pro.
The strictest of them bots, the ones that plays by all the rules.
Autobot Shockwave.
Yeah, pretty much so.
That's why he's the logo.
Man, and Prowl looks good. We knew what he was going to look like because we saw Earthrise smoke screen, so we knew he was getting that. It looks good. Me happy. Me happy.
Yes.
And then we get. Look at that.
Oh. Yep. Is that the same Quintesson that they're selling individually?
Yes, slightly recolored though.
Yes.
The bench is blue instead of slightly less blue.
Yes. But I don't care. As far as that goes, I mean, everybody can just cancel their pre-orders. You don't have to buy that other Quintesson now. Shit, this looks really nice. And a clever, okay, let's get past the stoner. Okay.
Yeah.
And I say that, sir, I say that with all due respect.
He's like 18 pictures.
Specifically designed to fit inside that Chaka Khan's mouth.
That's Nancy, right?
Rachel.
No.
No, I'm sorry. Kranix,
thank you.
They've got the... Geez, that prosecutor's very small.
Yeah, the prosecutor is very small.
Yeah.
Wow.
But let's get ahead here past all this stuff. So there's the Quintesson itself. We've seen the Quintesson 1,000 times. Kranix is small enough to fit inside the cell. We get like this nice little cardboard display.
For the acid.
This is what I like.
Yeah. Your box is the cardboard display. It's fantastic. And for some reason, whenever they did the live stream, they showed the clip from the 86 movie, but they didn't have like any of the voices to go along with it. So Rachel and Teddy Weedzevelt, they did the voices for it.
Yeah,
it was very weird.
Well, they have to pay the actors if they use the voices.
Yeah. That's a good point. But here is the Quintesson Pit. What an amazing use of the Alicon mold.
Yes, I thought so too. This amazing. It's just
I hope that this gets its own release.
Man.
Just a bailiff?
Just
is that what that is?
And we did see like a Netflix Quintesson. But you know, the Sharkticon was labeled under the Alicon was labeled under Quintesson.
It's a nice head sculpt.
It was like 1999 Quintesson. So I'm hoping this gets its own release in like different colors. This will be my lead bailiff, and then the other one can be, I'll get like 2 or 3 others.
Did they have the Decepticon emblem originally in the movie?
I don't believe they did.
Yeah, that kind of bothers me that they branded them like that.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, G1 Gnaw had a con symbol too.
He had a con symbol, but that doesn't mean like they're all cons. It's just one of those things where it's like, God, I can't remember if they did or didn't, but I'm pretty sure it was like mostly packaging. We're like, well, obviously this is the Monster Bot, so he belongs with the Decepticons. But
always used to confuse me when I was a kid. I seen G1 Gnaw as the toy, and like, why does he have a Decepticon symbol?
Yeah.
It looks like it belongs there.
They only,
but thematically, it doesn't.
Exactly, because they only ever appeared in Movieverse, and that was it. They never were allies with the Decepticons. They never had an episode where they teamed up and was like, we gotta eat a hole through Mount Rushmore. Come on.
So I
tried, but
I came up with a little fan canon whenever I was 12 years old as to why the Sharkticons had symbols. It was the Decepticons at one point had rounded them up and used trained Sharkticons to attack, but branded them like we did cattle.
That seems to work, because I don't think the Sharkticons were terribly smart.
No, they were just branded like cattle.
Can I see
that
that
was
box
what my
set
12-year-old mind went, yeah, that'll work.
Yeah, sure, good enough. Moving on, tits.
Yeah. Yep.
Can I see that box set again?
Oh, it's right up there.
Let me see that box set again.
Hold on here. We'll go back to...
I like seeing the packaging with the characters in there. Yeah, look at that.
Here we go. Here we go.
Look
now,
at that.
Kranix is a slug. He has no range of motion whatsoever. The prosecutor, his head can move left and right. It's a very small prosecutor. I don't care. This is a good set.
This is really... God, this is so good. It's like Japanese hentai with all the tentacles. You could... I hear Yamate coming from Kranix.
Mm-hmm.
Just
this is
Yamate! Oh my God.
At this point, if people are complaining about what Hasbro is offering, you're spoiled.
This is, I mean, it's very cool that they got a nice field of depth perception effect going with it. And it's even more impressive those heavy, like, figs can be held up by the cardboard. I know it's like a trick and there's probably propped up in the back, but that looks so good.
Yeah. This is just beautiful. This is just absolutely beautiful. Are there problems with it? Yeah, I get it. Kranix is too small. The prosecutor's too small. So fucking what?
I would love it.
This is really nice.
I would love it if this could link up like a diorama to other sets, because we already got like Ironworks and Grease Pit coming out, and they're supposed to be bases that link up.
I think Thomas and I could whip up something that could attach to cardboard, like with like a sleeve.
Yeah. Make it all wrapped together. Then you got yourself a mobile where you just like start hand cranking and you peer through, going, "Oh, I'm watching the movie as represented by 3D objects."
Yeah.
Is anyone else thinking that the inclusion of this neat diorama with the set is probably going to increase the value of this set a lot later on in the secondary market?
Oh yeah.
Hell yeah.
Oh
Hell
yeah.
Like it's going to make this more sought after than say the singular Quintesson.
They have not done representation of movie toys like this since like the 80s, where it was big splash art on the boxes and everything. And good God, if that little plank there could drop, like if there was like a little switch, just a cardboard switch to drop Kranix right into the Sharkticon pit, how cool would that be?
Oh, you're giving me all kinds of ideas.
And boners.
That's what we call them around here to get by the censors. I've
got a great idea. Huge throbbing steel hard idea. It's beautiful. Great job, Hasbro. Great job. We have this is just a little news. Runabout was listed in Target system.
Cool.
So good. I don't think anybody thought that it wasn't going to happen. But yeah, looks like we're getting Runabout.
The turnaround is the thing that just makes me go, whoa, they're not wasting any time. It's already in the system.
Yeah. Yeah.
I thought for sure we would at least have a month or two in between. Fucking Hasbro's going in dry. They don't care.
We're not even using lube. And you're going to like it. And you're like, yeah, I am. As a matter of fact, go for it. Rub me raw, you filthy pervert.
Damn. Look at that! Look at that classic art with the wrongly colored Decepticon emblem.
Let's not even focus on the Decepticon emblem. Let's look at his fucking faceplate and how odd that's on there.
Well, I'm just thinking this is the first instance. Is like, wait a minute, is he shattered glass?
Like, honest to God, look at that faceplate. It looks like he was supposed to go into Walmart with that, but he's got his fucking nose hanging out.
It's so far forward. It's like it's less of a Transformer face and more of a like knight helmet.
Fucking runabout going like, I know my rights. I don't have to wear this mask. I'll wear this mask. So I got a note from my lawyer.
This looks like one of those instances where they tried to make the image of the character 3D because everything is just jutting out at you. It's just like, is that barrel too close to the viewer there? Is that
he's got his
is that fist supposed to be in my eye?
He's got his fist raised up in defiance and he's saying, I can't breathe.
Then that means you'll drop dead, right? Please, please.
Oh my God. The proportions are all way off. It's like either that fist is huge or that arm is tiny.
Or those feet are not right.
Somebody needs to learn about perspective in their art drawing class.
And his feet, the way his feet are, it's like, are we looking at him from above or is he on his tippy toes?
I'm the world's most dangerous ballerina.
God, it looks like Hasbro tried to knock off Darth Vader, and they're like, check it out. We made a Darth Vader. And they're like, are you sure?
Look at it. Like the only thing the only difference between this and a Shadman thing is it not has a giant dong and a pair of tits.
Shad Vader.
Shad Vader. That's it. Oh, fuck. The rumors were true. A couple of weeks ago on 4chan, there was this post that said, hey, everybody.
Speaking of Shad and 4chan.
Yeah, seriously. Chad Thundercock on 4chan posted, hey, everybody, my uncle works at Hasbro. And he said the next one is going to be called Kingdom. And it's going to be an Optimus Primal. And Optimus Prime is going to meet Optimus Primal, and Megatron is going to meet Megatron, and then there's going to be Cheetor and Rat Trap, and there's going to be like Starscream, and there's going to be Dinobot, but it's going to be other things too, like Bumblebee and Wheeljack, and everyone. You fucking piece of shit.
Yeah, it's
my uncle works at Hasbro. Dude's uncle works at Hasbro.
It's the equivalent of saying my dad works at Nintendo.
Yeah, but his dad actually worked at Nintendo.
My dad is the advisor to the president, is a very popular one in gaming.
But we got this, and we also got a Radio Free Cybertron referred to, Rob Springer from Radio Free Cybertron referred to as cryptozoology. We got a Transformers Kingdom poster. And boy, that thing is hard to see. I'm looking it up right now.
Finally, we're getting Transformers and Kingdom Hearts crossovers.
Yes, finally. So we're going to view image. And this is as good as it gets. That's the largest image we have here. Mm-hmm. And so here's the thing. So on Reddit, of all places, let me see if I can find this post. Somebody on the Reddit Transformers thing took the poster and figured out most of what everything was. So let me go ahead and go to, I don't want to log out. I did the wrong fucking things. Let me log back in.
Porn.
Oh, no, I'm not going to lie to anybody. I'm subscribed to Gone Wild Audio. Sunnydale Bound. Yeah, I've got porn on this. I'm not going to lie to anyone. Especially not my girlfriend. That was like one of the first things I told her. She went, that's cool. So let's see here. Transformers. And we'll see if we can find that poster. And let's see. Arise Rodimus Prime. What's new Wednesday? Purchases. You know what? I'm just going to search the word Kingdom. Is that the search? They've got all these special icons over here, and it's hard to find anything.
Well, you're on the classic view. I think if you did the updated view, they probably have an easier search bar function.
I hate the updated Reddit.
Speaking of things
I
that
hate the updated Facebook.
Thank you.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
Why is it they decided iFunny's the layout they wanted to copy?
Right? What the heck, man?
Why is everything blacked out?
It looks simple and simplified, but it's actually harder to navigate.
I know.
What?
Dumbasses.
Serious.
I know somebody said if we're going to do Kingdom, the best thing would be a weaponizer Waspinator.
Oh, the cube. The cube.
Oh my god.
You saw that post.
Yes, I did. Yes, I did.
Waspinator has been every shape in Beast Wars. He can easily, continuity-wise, fit into any weapon slot.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's no reason whatsoever this cannot happen.
I'm going to say this is search. What does this do?
3, 2, 1.
No, that didn't do it.
Weaponizer Waspinator.
That's such a good idea, though. He could be armor for anybody, and it'd be amazing. And it'd be
Why would anyone want to wear bits of Waspinator? Would they just make you more fragile when they attach to you?
Well, I mean, he's also been a Jet Viacon, hasn't he? He was the Viacon general for the motorcycles?
Was, yeah.
Or was it the
He was
Jet?
Thrust.
Yeah. Oh, he was Thrust.
Thrustinator.
That's right.
Yep. It was a little motorcycle.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe
Can y'all hear me okay?
I can. How you doing?
Yeah,
Pete?
yeah, we can hear you.
All right. Just making sure. I just got home, so.
With all your purchases?
Yeah, with all my purchases. And I still have two more looky universe whatever, the reinforcements. I have 2 more that y'all didn't see yet, so.
Oh.
Nice. Okay, we're going to do this. Control F Kingdom. Let's see. King. So 4 of 6 matches. See? 1 of 1 match. Where is Robot Kingdom? Okay.
Somebody just did a really good Dr. Claw.
Which means they can do a good sound wave.
Yeah.
I'll get you, Gadget, next time.
Now do Fred from Scooby-Doo.
I really can't, believe it or not.
All you got to do is really say, let's split up, gang.
Like, there's a ghost behind me, isn't there, Scoob? Yeah.
like Zoinks.
Yeah, I can't fight it anymore. I fucked up, guys.
Man.
I fucked up bad. But they had it like all laid out. This is Rat Trap. This is here's the golden disc. This is the Ark or somebody's hand. This is the Nemesis. They had it laid out really, really nice.
And there was all kinds of Beast Wars characters on it.
Yeah, so let's see if we can get this here.
I would love to see Pterosaur as an updated mold.
Well, Pterosaur was in there.
Is he?
Pterosaur was in there.
I can see a bird. I'm thinking that's Air Razor.
Yeah. So there was Air Razor, Bumblebee, Tigatron. Yeah. And on this, it was like he got everybody around here. It's like Waspinator. Is that Waspinator's eye? That's Megatron. That's Galvatron. That's and then like Optimus Prime dead front and center. He goes, I have no idea who this is.
above Dinobot, is that a Scorponok?
I believe so. So let's do.
Is that a new toy line?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the 3rd one. It's Siege, Earthrise, and Kingdom. So it's going to be Beast Wars.
So it appears that the storyline goes Cybertron, Earth, and then prehistoric Earth, right?
I mean, that's technically how Transformers went. If you go from G1, there was G1. They started in Cybertron, went to Earth, and then next thing you know, we're in the Beast Wars.
Mm-hmm.
Makes sense.
Ooh, look at that.
Man, Pterosaur.
And I've been hearing a couple of things about this recently that I don't know if I should bring up yet or should be saved for another episode.
No, bring it up, man.
Okay.
I've
heard rumors now that there's going to be another Titan and it's going to be Tidal Wave and since this is a Beast Wars themed line,
please.
I'm betting we're getting Whale Tidal Wave.
Torka.
Yes. Yes.
Could you imagine if we got the IDW Whale tidal wave? Oh my god.
I can, and I am right now.
I mean, if the Beast Wars theme holds, but I don't know if it will.
Willytron, free Willytron.
There's Black Arachnia up there, right just above the golden disc.
That masterpiece, bitch.
You can see right underneath the golden disc. You can see the arc. Like at 10 o'clock from the golden disc, you can see the Nemesis.
Yep.
At 9 o'clock is Waspinator. If you look at just kind of like slightly above, like it's almost like Black Arachnia is looking to the right. They thought it might be the Laserbeak mold for Beast Wars.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, there's some good stuff going on here.
So I'd like a Ravage that turned into cassette, like the Ravage that was what is his name? Cheetor, Black Cheetor, but turns into a cassette. That would be awesome.
Oh,
I bet because we've gotten generation select after generation select after generation select of really obscure characters and really neat stuff. I bet that's going to be a generation select. It's going to be Beast Wars Ravage.
If we are getting this, I'm assuming from how continuity plays out, this could be season 2 of a Netflix series, and this could be the tangent where they go, you remember the season 2 finale of Beast Wars where they discovered it was actually Earth all along, and they had to save Optimus Prime after his head got crushed like a soda can?
Mm-hmm.
What if we did the tangent and the Autobots and Decepticons woke up on prehistoric Earth?
I was just thinking that.
And that's why, all of a sudden, these toys that are supposed to be set on Cybertron, or these characters that are set on Cybertron, suddenly have Earth mode vehicles. And then it's just like, oh, okay, you seg that into them waking up on prehistoric Earth with the Maximals and the Predacons, and all of a sudden you got Autobots and Maximals teaming up to fight Decepticons and Predacons.
The thing that I'm wondering here is, how are they going to do Black Arachnia's design in this line?
I would not be surprised if we don't get like maybe a slightly simplified masterpiece.
How about
maybe
they take all those little filament tendrils from the Quintessence, call them legs, and slap them on an RC.
Okay, that works too. But this is exciting, and according to the rumors that we heard, some like a Primal and Cheetor and Tigatron were all going to be flocked, but they decided no. So good move.
Yeah.
If this
is there going to be a Rat Trap too? Do I see a Rat Trap?
If you look just above the K in Kingdom on the post,
that is him.
That's Rat Trap.
So neat. If this is like the Dream Team continuity cross up outside of comic books. Or what? Prime and Primal? I get Truck and Monkey? No.
Yes. It's Robot
you
Masters.
You get a monkey that turns into a truck. Trunky.
Season 3 coming soon.
This might actually, you might actually be onto something. This is like better Robot Masters.
Yeah,
I'd be totally okay with that.
I really just want to see who's the badass bitch who gets the golden disc accessory, because I think that was a good plot point in that series.
Yep.
You mean Beast Wars are not Robot Masters, right?
Yeah.
Okay, just making sure.
I would like to see a return to Gigant Bomb or Gigant Bomb.
Gigant Bomb with BB.
Yeah.
That was a good toy.
Let's talk about the bullshit that was Leadfoot.
Target exclusive.
This guy.
Leadfoot. More rare than the original release.
Yeah. So, first off, Studio Series, they're making a Studio Series Leadfoot. He is a Target exclusive for obvious reasons. And he comes with a little steel jaw.
Ooh.
There's a little tiny steel jaw that comes with him. You can only get him at Target. He was pre-ordered. 11 seconds. 9 a.m. Scalper bots destroyed the fucking pre-orders. Something needs to be done.
Yeah.
Absolutely something needs to be done. And like I said before, it's a very simple solution. One per customer for the first 24 hours.
Well, Scott, I think I will mail you a Punisher t-shirt, a leather jacket, and a replica ion rifle.
Oh, I spammed the hell out of I went on to eBay and I fucking spammed the hell out of every Studio Series Leadfoot pre-order I saw up there.
Did you?
I think you might actually be onto something with that, by the way. I think that there actually is probably a script that people are running that constantly stalks the Hasbro Pulse site and automatically buys up everything that comes out.
Let me show you what I do. So let's do this. Studio Series Leadfoot. Okay. Oh, look, there's one. Studio Series Leadfoot from Japan. Oh, I think
they're definitely using some sort of a script to do this, though. It's totally automated, probably.
So this one is not doing it. I don't see any, which means what I did may have worked.
Hey, you beat the system.
What I was doing was I would first put in, they would have or best offer, and I would put in $19.99 with free shipping. The price I was going to pay. And then I'd be declined, and then I would report the listing. And I reported it as this man is offering a product he doesn't have yet. You're not allowed to do that on eBay. Report the listing. So, yeah. I think I won. I think I fucking won.
Oh, you're not allowed to sell pre-orders on them on eBay.
Nope.
Yeah, let's
you have no product in hand.
So I'm not going to report this guy because he's offering it at honestly a fucking decent price. Whatever. A little pricey, but still within acceptable ranges. Plus, he's not offering anything. But so this is a pre-order. So if we go down here, we're going to hit Control F. We'll hit Report. Report item. There it is. It's hidden right down there. Control F is your friend, everyone. So we're going to sign in. They'll ask you to sign in.
Boy, this is an educational GMC this week.
And you're going to have to verify yourself. So the loading the CAPTCHA, click to verify. That was tough. Oh, slide the puzzle piece. Okay. There you go. Verification succeeded. We resend.
Can you solve this puzzle? Yeah.
And we do CL. Fuck. Okay. Okay. So we select the list from the report category. Listing practices. Reason for report. We are, I think it's fraudulent listing activities and detailed reason. Hold on here. Banned or inappropriate. There's a way to do this here. Other listing practices. And
real estate's one of them. Interesting. You're telling me I can't sell a house I don't own on eBay?
There's a way here that it's does not have item in hand or something like that.
Does anyone recall a number of years ago where someone tried to sell a healthy kidney on eBay and it crashed the eBay site within 5 minutes?
Yeah, and the kidney I got was shitty as hell.
It was all bruised and
3D printed.
Bruised and attached to somebody screaming.
mint in seal box.
Right, it was mint in box, and that box was a prostitute from Taiwan. So all that aside, let's talk about Leadfoot here.
Why is he dabbing?
Is it just me or is this fucking disturbing?
Why is he dabbing? I hate him already.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just gonna
What the fuck happened to your legs, Leadfoot?
Fucking hell.
Yeah, he looks like a troll from the waist down.
It's so fucking weird. He looks like an H.R. Geiger monstrosity that Target painted red, slapped in some packaging, and this is he's one of us.
My first thought is you make a 3D model of this figure, and then you put this in the Skyrim game, and you replace the model for the troll, right, with this thing, and just have him behave like the troll.
Leadfoot looks like,
honest to God,
a fanboy that's cosplaying as one of the Constructicons.
I mean, he looks weird. Maybe it's been a while since, but I remember this looking. I remember the character of Leadfoot looking a little more blung-holy.
Thank you. No, you're absolutely right. Dude got a gut. Now,
yeah, I remember I wanted to put him in. I wanted to make a little outfit for him, like the outfit you wore when you married your friends, and you did the whole my wedge thing.
Oh, Pope Blunghole.
Yeah, Pope Blunghole.
I would strongly suggest at this point, honestly, just get the knockoff Leadfoot from Sir Toys, because it is very good. Here is the knockoff Leadfoot. We're going to go to the external reference.
$10 cheaper, it looks like. Or is it?
So here it is. I mean, this is a pretty good looking Leadfoot.
Oh, is that the Human Alliance version?
That is not the Human Alliance version. That is
not at all.
That is the Dark of the Moon. I think you can get the Human Alliance version.
Don't.
No,
I did.
Don't get him.
I did. That's the only way to get Steeljaw.
He is no. Oh, that's true. He is no fun to transform whatsoever. And when you transform him, you still think, did I? Are all these pieces the way they're supposed to be? That foot you're showing there looks way better. I would get that one in a heartbeat.
You're talking about one of those designs that's so busy that you can't tell when it's finished.
Yeah, it's like it feels like there's parts that kind of float for no reason, they're not really quite attached like they should be. It looks like I forgot to finish, and the instructions are like, nope, that's where we stopped. That's it.
You mean it looks bazy?
So here's Dark of the Moon Leadfoot.
Shut up, I'm
this
funny.
This is off AliExpress. Without the box, it's $13.78. And look at those legs.
Ooh, look at them legs. He's wearing cargo shorts.
Well, I mean, look at the legs there, and fucking look at the legs there.
Yeah.
Yeah, those.
I'm sorry.
Those just look.
Which one looks better?
That one right there looks loads better. Yeah.
And honestly, here's the thing: if I was you, here's how I'd spend my money. I'd forget the Studio Series Leadfoot. I'm not getting it. I was gonna pre-order it. I'm not getting it. What you do is you go to eBay. First off, go to AliExpress, go to Sir Toys, get this knockoff. And I think Chase has this knockoff. I wish Chase was here. This is the fucking superior toy.
Looks like it even has more parts.
Yeah, it is the superior toy. And then go here, type in Transformers, Leadfoot, Steeljaw. And do what I did. Just fucking get one of the Human Alliance figures for the Steeljaw. If you're super duper lucky, you can get just the Steeljaw, like I did. And there you go. Like if we do Steeljaw, there it is, $23.99, and you get the fucking Steeljaw. $22.99.
Well,
it keeps getting lower.
I mean, I don't support communism, Scott.
Yeah, you do.
I mean, Leadfoot may be red, but I don't support red.
Yeah. So yeah, that's honestly what I do. Fuck it. This looks better.
Wow, what a nightmare vehicle.
But here's, honest to God, what you fuckers have to do. 24 hours, limited to one per customer.
Yes.
That solves it.
Yeah.
In 24 hours, you make just as much money as you would have in that 11 seconds, and you get as much money, and you get happy customers.
And you put the brakes on that whatever scripting is going on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because there's no fucking way.
It has to be a bot. It has to be a bot that's doing that.
Yeah. There's no fucking way this legitimately sold out in 11 seconds.
Was Dark of the Moon that popular? Yeah, maybe. Was Leadfoot the breakout character from Dark of the Moon?
It was Bender in Transformers form.
It was Joe DiMaggio voicing him.
Yeah. Yeah.
What other images we got of this bitch?
Well, we do have the Bumblebee Cyberverse Adventure Seekers 4-pack.
I don't think it's gonna. Maybe I could be, but I don't think it's gonna sell out as fast as they think it will because they put the word Seekers there.
No.
More chances to get that Vic Viper thing.
I was about to say, yeah, a bunch of Vic Vipers.
Yeah. 5 of them, plus a Ghost Vic Viper.
Ooh.
What color was the Vic Viper in the original game? I can't remember.
Blue and silver.
Why is Skywarp a weird color?
Because he's breaking the color barrier.
That's almost, you know what, a little bit more lime green. That's Action Master Thundercracker.
Yeah, I just realized that.
Yeah. And Thrust is more of a red wing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is too.
And why is Starscream's wings purple gradiating into green and blue?
He's clear plastic, so it's like Ghost Starscream.
Oh, okay. But he wasn't a ghost in the movie.
I know.
Or in the Cyberverse, he wasn't a ghost.
Just roll with it, buddy. Just roll with it.
Stop questioning reality.
They're just trying to figure out some other way of using the character.
It's seriously, I mean, they just came out with Decepticon Repugnus in Cyberverse. And he's got 3 little Repugnuses that come with him.
Wow.
Called the Pesticons.
What
Repugni.
the fuck?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, that makes sense because in the show there was a bunch of there was Repugnus and there were a bunch of other Repugnuses with him.
What? Okay, wasn't he an Autobot,
but they were all tiny
though?
though. Huh?
Wasn't Repugnus originally an Autobot?
Yeah.
Yes.
These are Cyberverse virulent clones.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, sure. I mean,
revenge.
The Bumblebee Adventures had Grimlock Green and a Decepticon to begin with, so
that is true.
These are, yeah. I think I remember seeing these in the Cyberverse cartoon.
I don't mind
like how. Yeah.
Sorry to interrupt, but it's like I don't mind allegiance changes. They got to find a way to spin some characters. New characters, all the better. Repugnus has a spoiler. He has his top up.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wait, what? Okay.
Yeah.
In the show, he never transforms. So.
Yeah. Boy, this is that one step changer, isn't it?
It looks like it.
Can those smaller ones transform, or are they just
beautiful to look at? Yeah, I think they just strike a pose.
They almost look like those ceramic figures that you paint yourself.
Oh yeah. Yeah. There was like a load of guys in the Cyberverse cartoon that had the Repugnus body, right?
Is Repugnus supposed to be like an upright walking cockroach? What the hell is he?
He's some sort of Cybertronian superbug. That's all I know.
Yeah, he's like
Repugnus just knocks on your door and goes, "I demand sugar water."
Yeah, he's like some vaguely humanoid, vaguely mantis-like creature with a big fat head. I don't know.
Fucking Tommy Lee Jones.
Also, he was
knocking on your door.
He was a headmaster when he got a proper deluxe fig.
Tommy Lee brainwashes you, and Will Smith just sits there going like, "Jada done me wrong. What the fuck's entanglement mean?"
I don't know.
Fucking entangled their genitals. That bitch.
Guys, I think Scott's gone. He's not coming back.
I'll tell you what. Honest to God, I would like to take Will Smith, give Will Smith a big old hug, let him know it's gonna be okay, and then he should divorce the bitch.
Yeah.
In the meantime, why is the clones, the little 3-pack of bugs, the test color pattern? Do you not see that?
Gay pride incest.
Do you see that they are the 3 primary colors of red, blue, and green?
Yep.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah. No, that's okay, buddy. You're opening Snapdragon. Completely understood.
That is the sound of Snapdragon being freed.
That is definitely. It's not an ape face. I know the sound of an ape face being open. That's a Snapdragon.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, hold on. I got something out in the porch I need to get. I got another toy. I forgot. I'll be right back.
All right.
Talk about how shitty Repugnance is.
Intriguement.
That's. I mean, when you look at it and you go, he's green and he's a Decepticon because he's a bug. That's stereotyping.
Why is he green?
He's like a wintergreen sort of.
He's
mint
minty.
green.
One of
Like
them's
just
minty.
because he's a bug, he's got to be a green. Cause wasn't he like brown in a
Tan.
G1?
He was tan,
He was-
red, and yellow.
Tan,
Yeah,
red, and
that's
yellow.
right.
Yeah.
Yes. I love. Do you remember that when Thew made fun of the monster bots briefly?
I missed it.
Well, there was. He's talking about late G1, where they weren't really doing like pretending to be robots, or sorry, pretending to be stuff. It was more like robots who can do cool shit rather than robots that are in disguise.
That's why some
So,
of them were liars.
So he did the he did the jingle. It was robots in disguise.
Or the gay version. They're gay pride, so it's robots in these guys.
Oh. Honestly,
Yeah, I thought that was cool.
honestly, I'm just waiting for the whole thing to go full circle and we get Autobots and Decepticons who are lighters again.
Yeah.
Lighters?
Flame feather.
Yeah.
Like
The monster bots fucking had sparks.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
the cold spark.
I have one of those. I have
It's the only
double
Transformers to keep with you in the woods, so you can start a fire if you get
Yeah.
lost.
Remember to bring a grotesque with you in the fire.
You need wind. My Transformer has one.
It's like, no problem. I can light this fire. I have a grotesque in my bag.
The one
Fuck,
thing.
IDW Publishing is bringing out Transformers Back to the Future miniseries.
I knew this was going to happen. They revealed the artwork, and I was like, that's too good looking to not be a comic.
Yeah. It's it's gonna happen, and it better have Rick and Morty in it.
What is his name? What do they call him?
Gigawatt.
Perfect.
I'm hoping for a black repaint. The joke writes itself.
Because Christopher Lloyd kept
1.21.
because Christopher Lloyd, for whatever reason, they kept it in where he said gigawatt.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't correct him.
1.21 kilowatts.
And then the whole time I was like, is gigawatt real? And then I called it that, and they're like, it's gigawatt, fucking idiot.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, see, if you go by English language, an I after a G turns it into a J. If you go by any other language, it turns it into an H or something.
Oh, I
It
know.
disappears.
What the fuck, Star-Sabered? TFW user Star-Sabered has a fucking goatee on Jar Jar Binks.
He has been star-sabered.
Oh, look, it's the same size as the Kingdom
Yeah.
image. Yeah. Pete,
that's
you're,
great.
you're speaking my language, literally English, but I did some deep diving on etymology the other day. The Middle High German word for beat is ruble.
Oh.
The same thing that they called the money in Russia.
Everybody knows the gigawatt is named after me, H.R. Giger. Because the electricity go into your scrotum and turn your sperm into hideous monsters that chew their way out and into your mother's womb sack.
And then years later
your
they
father
collect
together with barbed
Transformers
wire.
toys.
Oh my god.
The HR
That does
gigawatt.
sound like something he would say too, doesn't it?
Dude, all you gotta do is just think of the sickest fucking thing and just let your mind go. It's a very karate experience. You just think of the sickest thing, you let your mind go, and boom, whatever you say, perfect.
Last thing I remember Giger ever saying was, "They see my art and they think that it's evil, but that doesn't mean that I'm evil."
I think the funniest thing I ever heard Giger say, and he said it unironically, is, whenever I make the egg for the Alien movie from the producer Ridley Scott came to me and said, "You put a vagina on top of a testicle." You cannot do that. It makes the churches very angry. So I took 2 vaginas and turned it into a crucifix and put it on top of a testicle, and then it's okay.
This looks like it's This looks like while you were losing your goddamn mind over there, I was reading the blurb. It looks like this is going to be a time travel story.
I time travel at the rate of 1 second per second into the future, where everything is black licorice and obsidian and quaaludes.
Scott,
my wife, she take the gun and taste the tip of it and then pull the trigger and ruin one of my paintings I work very hard on.
Scott, I'm going to forward you a link to AA. I want you to seriously consider it.
I like the chlorophyll problem that my genitals have. Please cut my hair. It's the only part of me I can control.
They are a loving group. They will take care of you. I promise the show will be right here waiting when you get out.
Whenever my wife, my mother, come over to me, she hangs the stocking up and said, soon Street Nick will be by. It's abbreviated. I don't know.
Scott, I'm gonna get you someone so you can cry into their arms, and it's gonna be all right. These scalpers aren't gonna win, Scott.
Do you want to come up to my attic and play tooth dominoes?
Do those bars still operate? There actually was 2 bars that were H.R. Giger themed. He designed them.
Bars?
Yes.
Bars.
Oh, yeah,
yes.
I've heard of those. Yeah.
Yes, they're both in Holland, I believe.
Holland is the only city that will have me.
Imagine being high off your ass in one of those bars.
I know, right? Xenomorph stares you down as you're
It's got like vaulted ceilings, but they're made out of femurs and ribs.
It's the biomechanical tentacles. There's like so many tentacles. There's like 11 tentacles.
And all of the chairs at the tables look like giant pelvises with spinal columns still attached.
Everything will have a probe tube, and it will give the patrons a professional fever depression.
So yeah,
anyway,
I'm going to read this comic.
Moving on to Looky What I Found. Holy shit. Thomas, do you have a Looky What I Found? Thank you for wearing the sunglasses. I found these sunglasses. Yeah.
No, I don't have anything.
Holsson buddy, how about you? Any Looky What I Found?
Yes, I posted it before the show. Apparently, there are no longer gonna make cards for the Transformers card game.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not familiar with it, so if you are, maybe I'm sorry.
But they're not doing the TCG anymore.
No, it's actually ran for 2 years, which is an amazing shelf life for a game that was like based on a property that you had to get familiar with on new mechanics. Like most card games don't even make it past wave 2. And this made it for an additional 2 years, which is great. But I collected a few of them. They had some pretty neat ideas going, and they had some new ideas that seemed like it would have been fun to do, combining cards to make Predaking and giant cards for Metroplex. It's just that there wasn't an audience for it outside of what I
will always be thankful to the card game for that poster of Slipstream that I've beaten off to more than once.
Oh, really?
Slipstream in a Slipstream bikini.
It was pretty sexy for a robot. I showed Ariana a bunch of pictures. It was like fan art of Black Arachne, and she went, "Holy shit, people want to fuck that robot."
You should have. Not to get too into behind the scenes, but after last week's show when we found that DeviantArt account.
Jesus Christ. That gave me straight up nightmares, dude. Straight up fucking nightmares. Pete, buddy, how about you? Any Looky What I Founds?
Yeah, actually, I was talking with Thomas earlier, right? I think I was talking about the cliff jumper, not the cliff jumper. You were talking about the cliff jumper, and I was talking about the pictures of somebody turning Six Gun into like one of those, like a bike, kind of like the Inglorious Bastards. So I actually found that I saved the post. So I'm gonna share that post with you, so that you too can turn Six Gun into a bike for your Transformers.
Right? The fuck?
Let's see.
On.
Paste. And and go. I think that should take you right to it.
Speaking of paste, I'm kind of hungry.
Paste. Let's take a look here. And for our viewers on YouTube, they'll be able to see this. It is
Pita Flores, Santa Lake.
It's called Aw Yes. Oh, hey. That's not bad. That is. Let me share the screen so that our. Oh, shit. Or you can just look at Pete.
Ooh.
Do it again, Pete.
Huh?
I gotta see this.
Show it off. Ooh.
Oh, hold on a second. There.
Wait, up. There you go. Yeah.
That is very Microman feel to it.
Yeah, it's awesome. It's awesome.
Right.
I don't know who that person is.
Yep.
I just followed him after I saw this. He did a great job. That was very ingenious.
Absolutely.
Weaponizers are just Mugenbinds, aren't they?
They really
Pretty
are.
much. I actually had that guy done up as a Starier a few months ago.
You can just build anything with these guys.
Pretty much, yeah. You just need imagination.
Like, I feel with the sunglasses on, Thomas, I'll listen to you 10 times more than I would without them. You need to keep those on. Xavier, buddy, do you have any looky what I founds this week?
There was a second episode of Caravan of Garbage focusing on Revenge of the Fallen. Pretty good stuff. And
Nice.
a bit of bonus trivia I learned if you had not listened to the first one they posted on the 07 movie. How's this for your nuts? The Chad from the first movie, who is Michaela Baines's boyfriend, the blonde guy. You know him, right? You can think
Chad
of him.
Thundercock. Yes.
Yeah. He was also in Michael Bay's Platinum Dunes production of the Friday the 13th reboot as the same character.
Jesus Christ. So Jason Voorhees exists in the Transformers universe.
Yep, and that character officially got offed by Jason in the Transformers Michael Bay shared universe.
Fuck. Do you think this means we get a Jason Voorhees crossover?
That's what I'm saying. Right after Back to the Future, what makes the most sense? Camp
Jason
Crystal
Voorhees.
Lake.
Mm-hmm. So this is, I am going to bookmark this first off. This is freaking awesome. This is my looky what I found. I'm going to go over to Patreon, to Funbee Studios. He put out a little 3D printable part that I thought was really incredible and actually has me searching for a cheap Triptychon to do a custom. This is going to be my first Titan class custom if I can find an inexpensive Triptychon. And I've seen a couple of them have gone for $75 out there on eBay. So the possibility exists that I'll make this happen. But let's see here. Just waiting for this to load. No, I don't want to. What do I want? What would I like you to do? I'd like you to fucking load the webpage. I'll fucking wait.
Yes.
So here we go. The Gigastorm Horn add-on.
I've been waiting for somebody to do that because I have an extra whatchamacallit, and I would like to make him into Gigastorm.
I'll print you one out.
The world
awesome.
absolutely needed one of these.
Yeah. I'll print you one out, but I have a little bit of yellow filament left too. So
I'm surprised it took somebody this long to do that, though.
Funbee Studios. I swear to God, Funbee fucking reads my mind.
Now, what we need is this in combination with like a repro label set so that you can add all of those extra graphical details that Gigastorm had that Triptychon did not.
And here's the thing. This is easily removable. It just slides up and on.
It's just a cool crown.
There's nothing special you have to do. It just snaps in place.
What would you do else to your Triptychon to further Gigastorm it up if you got a second one?
Like a little bit of a camo.
Yeah.
Like Gigastorm had a bit of a camo pattern.
That's why I suggested the repro labels.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, something like that.
But yeah, super simple add-on. And yeah, Pete, I'll print you one out and mail it to you.
You are awesome. Well, you were awesome before, so.
And now, Pete, when you go to work, you can put this on your fingers. Looks like it'll slide right on.
Well, okay.
You can tell those customers you were talking to us about earlier.
So
to mind their own business.
I'm sorry. Did you actually design this piece?
No, this is Funbee Studios.
Funbee Studios, of course.
Funbee. Funbie. You can
Yes.
you can either, and I strongly suggest you do this.
Ooh.
Be a supporter of Funby Studios on Patreon. It's well worth. I'm an early supporter, so I get all this for $1 a month. A $5 a month supporter gets everything that I get. And let's just take a look through some of Funby's stuff. Here's a cyber-based system that's a race platform with a turret and a helipad.
That looks great. I really like that.
He put that out today. That's today's. That's July 22nd. And then the Gigastorm Horn was the 20th. And the Autobot Shuttle was from the 17th. The Hoist Evil robot mask and chair from the movie. That was on the 16th. There's the Firefly from the Cosmic Rust episode.
What? It had boobs?
13th. Yeah, it had tits. An Astrotrain add-on set on the 9th. On the 8th, you get Jetfire's arm blade, which now some third-party company is doing, but here you can print it out. Here's the cyber-based system that is he has like this whole cyber-based system that you can create like decks and what have you. Here's one that you can use to display your card art.
Wonderful.
Yeah. Here's a Skylinks shuttle booster add-on set. This is everything he put out in July.
Mm-hmm.
Dang.
This is just July.
I'm really impressed by this.
Yeah. Here is a little add-on thing that you can mount Skylinks to Omega Supreme's rocket. Here is a cyber-based Cybertrack ramp clip, so you can clip cyber bases to Metroplex. Here is a Sky Doom shield that makes your. I printed a couple of these out that makes your siege more tetrajetty.
Yeah, that's awesome too.
Yeah.
That's
flight
amazing.
stands, and this is this is everything. This is to a gun that you can print out to attach the aerial bots to Metroplex. We're only back to June 19th.
Oh man, I'm wondering if he had some of this in his back pocket, or he just started making them.
He's
in rapid succession.
He's been cranking this out, and if you go to Facebook, like you can look at, like he'll put up, here's what I'm working on next. So if you go to Funby Studios, he's on Facebook. So Funby, let's see what he's working on. He might not have it up yet because he just put something out today. But here's Funby Studios. Yeah, it's Funby Studios. We'll go to the page. Excuse me. Yeah, the last thing he has up is the base, the turret, the raised platform.
It looks like the turret that Devastator destroyed in the movie.
That is exactly what it is.
Yeah.
That is exactly what it is. So yeah, go help out Funby Studios. He does some amazing stuff. If you got a 3D printer, it's worth the $5 a month to get all this stuff.
Indeed.
There's a Gatling gun for Springer that you can put a motor in that spins.
Well, hold on now.
That
Now
looks
you're
like-
just giving away the whole store.
That looks like Rampage's gun from Beast Wars.
Here is, check this out, a proton pack and a trap for Optimus Prime.
That doesn't even go in the same continuity, but that's pretty nice.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
The Revenge.
Jesus,
The
he's just going
Rod
to keep
Pod.
going. The Rampad.
The Rampad. But I'll tell you what, it is, Funby Studios is fantastic. Well worth the money. So definitely check that out. Moving on to reinforcements from Cybertron. Xavier, bud, did you get anything this week?
Beep, beep, Bumblebee Jeep.
Beep, beep, Bumblebee Jeep, bitch. That's it.
That's it.
Hey, you know what? That's pretty good. Pete, I know what you got.
Well, you got one. You know one of what I got.
What else did you
Senor
get?
Snapple Dragon.
Snapple Dragon.
Snapple
I
Dragon.
got the Cyberverse RC.
Hey.
Oh yeah, that's out now, is it?
Yeah, I'm kind of upset because I got it, and now I'm like, well, now I want the rest of the pieces of McAdams, and now I'm gonna have to get all the rest of them. And DX9's Kukinski.
Oh, you're
Nice.
gonna make everything go with Capone now, are you?
So now I've got 3 components of Menasor, and I've got 2 components of. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. It came with one of the legs for
One.
that.
What?
So I just have to get the one other guy so I can get the other leg.
Just a hi cat.
He's like fucking tangling everything up.
Now, here's a question. This cat, how does he rate on the cat scale?
I don't know yet.
Is he?
Yeah.
Is he a deluxe?
You know, this is going to be his first night inside.
Is he a Cyberverse?
He is a Cyberverse. He's a Build-A-Figure.
Is he on the scale of cats GMC has established? 1 cat equaling 1 cat. How big is this 1 cat?
He's about half a cat. No, he's still
Yeah.
young. He's still young. He's about half a cat.
0.5.
I'm going to have to make a call tomorrow to the vet to get you fixed, though.
Oh man, I hate when someone 3D customizes their face.
Customize him.
Yeah.
We're going to get rid of his excess kibble.
It's a mod. Yeah.
I don't know if it's a boy or a girl. I can't tell yet.
Yeah. He might be too
I don't
young.
want to do that on camera. Wholesome buddy, what'd you get this week?
I got Ironworks.
Yeah, you said you were gonna get him in last week.
Yep.
Yes.
Finally arrived in the mail. It was delayed because the poor guy who sent it had put too few stamps on it.
Oh, really?
So I also got a letter from the post office that I have to pay $5.
Oh, jeez.
Jesus Christ.
That almost happened to me when I sent Scott his package. Last time I sent him something, they said, well, this kind of is too light. And I don't know what the fuck was up with that, but they're like, this doesn't qualify as a package. This qualifies more as a letter. And I was like, so I have to weigh it down if I want it to be sent as a package? And they're like, yeah. So this time I almost slipped a calculator in the box to ship it off. But thankfully they were like, nope, $3. That's all it is.
Yay!
Yeah.
How about you, Thomas?
Yep, I got stuff. I also got Ironworks and have them currently combined with Springer.
Oh,
They look like they're made to go together.
That is nice.
That's a good combo.
Yeah. And I got the 10-pack of Micromasters, so I have that guy filling out one of the legs.
I'm helping.
Yeah. See how like I've got the mass on one side, so I'm just using him to fill it out.
Right
And
on.
I think that looks really nice. He's in wrecker mode. But I got him, and I also got the Cliff Jumper. I think that might be the best legend scale figure to come out in a long time, even though he does the parts farming. I'm not really bothered by that.
Cliff
I'm
Jumper,
not
you
either.
mean Bumblebee.
Oh yes. And I also got Hoist as well.
Oh,
I'm super happy about Hoist.
look at that pose.
Yeah,
Christ.
I got him, and I also got Earthrise Starscream as well.
Fucking mine.
Yeah, I got Earthrise Starscream. I love this thing. I mean, it's nothing we haven't seen before, but it just
Aw.
makes me happy to have this.
It's
Nice.
awesome.
Thomas, I
Yeah.
know you're talking. Keep talking. Keep talking.
Yes, but there is a cat.
Set that down there.
Hey, I love cats.
Yeah, good news.
Scott, the
Yeah.
Thomas Glass theory's working. We said it. He's wearing the glasses, and look what it's attracting.
Tons of puss.
Oh, he's trying so hard to be friends. Look at him.
Oh, man, it's so terrible that Scott's a misanthrope.
Oh. Yes. Friends. Yes.
Ravage?
Great.
Cheetor?
No, we
Tigatron?
decided we're going to name him Newton.
Oh, Newton. Okay.
Yes.
Newton's his name.
That's the name I would give to a cat who likes to knock stuff on tables, because that way you could connect it to Newtonian mechanics.
That needs a new cat.
Guess
Yes.
who I am? Look at the new toys from Transformers. Newton, come on. Now, buddy. Come on. Get down. Go play with Pebbles. Oh, my God.
How does he get along with the dog?
Not too bad. The dog's kind of chill with him. The only one that's kind of bothered by him, well, some of the cats are bothered by him, but he's been keeping to his own. So,
Maybe he just really, really wants to be friends.
yes, he does.
Do you have tuna in your
I
pockets?
think he's just happy to be. I do not. He fucking orbits me like this all the fucking
This
time.
thing where he's walking around on your shoulders is the reason why one of my cat's names is Polly, because she likes to sit on your shoulder, and she will. If you're walking into the kitchen or something, and she will try to climb up your body and get onto your shoulder.
I've been dealing with this all fucking episode.
You know
by
what?
The way.
You
guys are finally seeing it.
You know what? First name Newton, middle name Gobotron, because she orbits you. He orbits you.
Oh my fucking God. Well, as you already know, I got the Cyberverse Starscream Vic Viper, and this is the mode it's staying in because this is infinitely cooler than its robot mode.
Yes.
And I did get Grease Pit and
God, he looks
Exuast.
Exuast.
Duhast.
I got an extra Ironworks and a Brunt because of the Repro label set. So I'll be doing those up as Deadlift and Rot. I got an extra Combiner Wars Groove. I'm going to customize this into Triggerbot Override.
Oh yeah, I remember him.
Yeah, Trigger. So it's like a simple red and blue paint job. I too got Cyberverse RC.
Hey.
Dare I say, pretty damn good RC figure.
This is actually pretty nicely proportioned.
Yeah.
I wish the backpack could pop off, though. Or the butt pack, I should say.
Is she wearing
You know what? I'm
Raver
okay
pants?
with it. I'm totally okay with it. And I may get another one of these to repaint as the Paradron Medic.
Yes, if they may make one.
Yeah.
But,
that's true. That's true. I should just fucking wait. I should just fucking wait.
Just a bit, though.
And I got these. Deux.
Oh, I know what these are.
Trois. So these are some knockoff Sharkticons, Prototype Gray, Raspberry Blue, and Leader Purple. These are really nice.
If you tuned
these
into
are like $25.
If you tuned into Scott's live stream, you would already know that.
Yeah. Gonna try to do another live stream this Saturday. Hopefully I'll have my repro labels by then. I'll just sticker up Brunt and Ironworks at that point.
Hopefully that.
What do you do on your live streams?
Well, he mostly tries to talk about what. Hi, kitty. He mostly tries to talk about the stuff that interests him, while some selfish asshole kid causes a car crash to get all the attention.
Yeah. So I start the live stream, and instantly the first thing I hear as I go live is scree thunk. Right? I go, fuck it. There's just a car accident out front. Hold on. Like right outside my window, I'm like watching all this action go down. Some kid got pancaked by a car. He lived, I think. I didn't see anything about it in the news.
Kitty.
So I think he lived. But as I'm looking out my window, I have a window like right over there.
Yeah.
So there's my window. As I'm looking out the freaking window, like I'm watching, like, here's 4 cops, and here's a goddamn here's the med van. Oh, the cops have somebody in handcuffs. I bet they blew it. It was all over the place, much like this cat.
Oh man, it's so adorable.
He wants to be your best friend.
Spartans were kind of horrible. I'm sorry.
It's much easier to digest the news when that's happening.
Yeah. This is the way it should be. Today, Donald Trump shot down the Chinese consulate after he claimed that spying was going to... See, this will make the news so much better.
Yeah.
Donald Trump raped an ape today at the Super Bowl halftime show. Because he said Joe Biden couldn't rape an ape. And he says, only in America can an ape be raped in such a patriotic manner, and that it's patriotic. And to be fair to the president, the ape was wearing a face mask.
And now here's the weather by H.R. Geiger.
The black clouds come in and block the heliotropic entity known as the sun. The sun, it causes me to have black leaves grow out of me. Oh, God, no. On Thursday, a high of 83.
And now, Scott Mort with the official sign-off.
Somebody help me.
Oh, hey, we got a question, I think.
Oh, we do. Go ahead.
No, did we? I thought we got one.
I don't know. Did anybody get one?
I don't remember if I posted it before the last show, or we did get a question from Corey, but I don't remember if it was for this show or if it was for last show because I wasn't on last show. Let me go take a look.
If it's
I think we did his questions, but I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Because we had his questions before.
He asked
and
a
he gave me some
3-parter,
more.
and I think we only managed to get to the first one out of the 3.
Let me see if I can find.
I can't keep my eyes off the cat. It's so cute. Oh, this is good radio.
Where is Dagnabbit?
It's in your shirt. Oh, it's like a YouTube funniest video.
He's so unbelievably happy to be here.
Mm-hmm.
This cat.
I just hope I can find his brother. He had another cat with him the other day, and I'm hoping I can find him too because he hasn't come back. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave some food outside for his bro and see if we can get him too. Because I don't want, I didn't want another cat, but I guess I have one now.
Yeah, and it's telling you it's gonna shave your face.
They often choose you. They don't. You don't often choose them.
It's like Yu-Gi-Oh cards. The special ones come to you.
Yeah.
I found it.
Ah.
Oh. You're gonna get a.
What the hell are you doing?
He's gonna try. He's trying to give you a beard massage.
It's working.
This is so ASMR, except for us being here making stupid jokes.
Yeah.
Hey everybody, I'm gonna let you watch this cat seductively
I'll just
massage Scott's
stand here and
face.
sniff the cat's asshole.
Sorry, Pete. What's the question?
Yeah.
All right. You can stop me if he says, could we get a retool of Double Dealer into Machine Wars Soundwave? It's a 2-part question. So that's the first part.
I think it's highly possible, if not probable.
Mm-hmm.
I was thinking it's probably going to be one of those Hasbro Pulse things.
Yeah, I think so too. Machine Wars was nothing more than an attempt to cash in on Beast Wars.
Yeah.
So if they think there's like a niche desire people have for Machine Wars nostalgia, I see it as a possibility.
Now, which do you think would be more pleasing to the fandom? Which do you think we're more likely to get? Do you think we're likely to get Machine Wars Soundwave, or do you think we're going to get Stalker?
Oh, I would love actually just Machine Wars Soundwave, because Machine Wars Soundwave was great.
Yeah, I know.
And I actually own them. I actually own 2 of them, so I'm a little biased.
What color palette was Machine Wars Soundwave? I remember what color Stalker was.
He was kind of blue and silver and yellow, wasn't he?
He was original colors, but they also tried to, I think, blend a bit of black in there.
Wait, let me check.
Kitty.
Machine Wars Soundwave is. He's gray. He's gray with red and white.
I'm sorry, Thomas. I can't hear you.
Oh, sorry. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, I said he's apparently Machine Wars. Oh, what's going on?
It's the cat.
Oh, it is. He's got.
Okay, we're done. We're done here, Newton. Come on, we're fucking done here, man.
Yeah, I was just saying, like, I think I'm looking at the pictures. I think Machine Wars Soundwave was white or gray, and red with like a little bit of neon green. But that,
maroon red going on.
yeah.
So
I think what color was Stalker? Stalker was more of like a.
You know what I was thinking? There was a
Red.
Universe Machine Wars Soundwave.
Yeah.
And that one had the blue. Hold on here. Let me look this up. Select window or screen, entire screen.
Did
Allow.
that not have like tiger stripes?
I
So
Yeah,
let's see-
Stalker was blue and sort of magenta.
So let's see here. We're just going to type in Stalker. And
according to this website, it's been a while.
1992, Decepticon Communications. So we can do here. Recallers. So there's Machine Wars Soundwave. Yeah, this was the one I was thinking of. So there's Machine Wars Soundwave. And I think I own this one. So, yeah.
The Universe Recolor. I didn't know there was one.
Oh, yeah.
So there's that. And there's, like I said, blue and yellow.
Yeah, the
Actually,
Universe line was just a fever of every fucking bot they could mass produce into different color schemes.
Seems to work pretty well. It's almost got like the same sort of presence as Beast Machine's tank drone, but it just looks better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see that.
Yeah.
Yay.
Oh, that's the one with the tiger stripes. Yeah.
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 What's the second question, Pete? So
the second part is to that question about the Machine Wars is what characters do you think we could get from that mold?
Oh, all of them. Like, there's no limit, honestly. It's a generic tank missile truck.
Well, earlier y'all were talking about maybe getting this Deathsaurus out of it for the blind box, and I was trying to say something, but apparently my earphones weren't working. And I was thinking, back in the days, I don't know if it was Scott or somebody had a what do you call it? A Deathsaurus that actually had a third mode, which was a vehicle mode. So it wouldn't be that hard to get that to convert over to something like that and just throw in an extra vehicle mode so you don't have to get rid of the wheels.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
I was unaware of that extra vehicle mode, so that actually would probably do it.
Yeah, KO had it.
Let me see here. KO Deathsaurus. I never owned that one, but I remember that being on Sir Toys.
You're right. There was a KO Deathsaurus that was a triple changer.
I'm trying to remember who did I see with it? Was it Thew maybe? Thew?
It may have been.
Maybe. I mean, he gets all the toys.
He does. He got that really cool GoBots one. I was watching it. The one that turns into a truck that they haven't released yet. I don't know, the big blue truck guy.
Yeah.
I want it.
Yes.
Well, the one that impressed me
about.
was his 3D printed laser beak that was like 500% upscaled.
Oh yeah, somebody sent him that. That was awesome.
I think its name was Heavy Trailer.
Yes, Heavy Trailer.
Yeah, and it has like this weird like cap and robot mode. It looks like it's wearing a hat sort of, and it's pretty large.
Oh, it does have a truck mode.
Yes, it does.
Yep. That's the knockoff I was thinking of.
Wow. Looks like the web diver toy I have. That turns into a dragon, which is
that is kind of web divery.
Uh-huh.
It would be nice if Hasbro incorporated some of the web diver designs into the current. Like, I would love to have the garbage truck that turns into a dragon, and the dragon that turns into the galleon.
Galleon Ryu. Yeah. No, see, that's the thing. Takara is the holder of the web diver license, so they can easily do it.
Exactly.
I can't remember. Was it Galleon or Gladion?
Gladion is the main character, which is portmanteau of the word gladiator. And then Galleon Ryu is the dragon pirate ship. And then the massive Ultra Magnus truck is the giant blue dragon.
Yeah.
Wasn't there also a ginormous figure that like was sort of a headmaster that turned into a huge drill tank thing?
I have him too, and I can't pronounce the name.
He's an amazing looking.
Yeah,
He's an amazing looking figure, though. He's just massive, though.
Great line, great possibilities. Slightly hampered by the fact that it's a plug and play game, also, and you can't really go more than 2 feet from your TV.
It really felt like a Brave series.
And I was gonna say that's another series I'd like them to do is have a subline of Brave.
Mm-hmm. I think there's a reason why they can't right now, and that's because the designs were, what is it? The cartoon was animated by Sunrise, and I don't think Takara and Sunrise are playing nice right now.
Why?
Yeah,
what made
I'm not
them
sure.
frenemies?
I don't know.
Man, there is lots of money to be had with those Brave figures. There were so many different. It was awesome.
That's why a third party can just knock them out and go.
That's why I tried to get every major main character mecha from every version of Brave. The only one I don't have is Dagarn, and I don't have the original X Kaiser, but I do have the Masterpiece.
Is Goldran is part of the Brave series, right?
Yes, and I have Goldran. I have the complete Goldran.
Ooh.
Yeah, great Goldran.
Wait, did we cover all the questions?
I think so.
Oh, we did?
Yeah.
Okay, never mind.
I think so. Oh my God, you guys got anything interesting planned for this week?
Well, I think I'm going to try to tame a cat as easily as you can. I want a friend.
So. I am the puss whisperer.
When you said that, the cat on the back of your chair turned to look at you. So that was creepy.
Alex is just like, you still love me, right? Yes, Alex, I still love you. He's like, I don't fucking love you, bitch.
Sitting on the back of your chair, looking in the other direction, like I'm pretending I'm not hearing this.
In a bid to beat the depression, I think I'll just stuff a whole chicken in my mouth and pull out the bones like a Looney Tunes cartoon.
A very good idea. That's an amazing idea, and I think you should do that.
Well, I think I will then.
I think you should. How about them apples?
Apples.
I'm trying to get like the apples sound great, don't they?
Yeah.
Too bad everybody has COVID-19 is gonna die. I saw this is just a nice little hey. Guess what I saw? I saw the greatest post. Do you guys know that like material that's like the blackest black? It's called like Havalite or something like that.
Yeah.
I believe I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, it's as black can possibly fucking get. Somebody said, boy, wouldn't it be great to have a pool? It was just going in that. And the guy went, no, it wouldn't. And let me explain why to you. That stuff absorbs so much light that all the water in the pool would instantly boil.
Whoa.
And then he said, now, the great thing is, that Havalite, it absorbs all the light in the area, so all of your pool water is going to instantly boil. On top of that, the chlorine in the water would then, like all the pool people swimming, they would die instantly from boiling, but then everybody within like a 50-yard radius would also die because of the chlorine gas.
Right.
And
boy.
The chlorine gas is going to react with the hydrogen from the water boiling and cause an explosion the size of a small atomic bomb that would level 50 city blocks. Right?
Okay, if this is...
Oh, wait. No, it gets better. That type of explosion releases gamma radiation.
Wonderful.
Is used to make those, like that material, that super ultra black, the scapalohypnozole that is created from the gamma radiation hitting the hematite in this would create a chemical that essentially erases the brain and causes cannibalistic tendencies. That can also, the chemical can be spread through saliva, meaning that your fancy ultra black pool has just caused a boiling, a chlorine gas disaster, an atomic explosion and the zombie apocalypse.
So
great work.
So that was Scott Mort with the Evening News reporting from Pennsylvania. And good night.
And good night.